Hello, Thrivers. Today, I just wanted to make a really quick video and just let you know that you are not who the narcissist says you are. Okay, so if you have a malignant narcissist in your life, in other words, somebody that isn't just high on themselves, okay, this is how we differentiate malignant narcissism from somebody that is narcissistic. They could be high on themselves and not be a malignant narcissist. But if they cross over into the realm of manipulation, of psychological manipulation and abuse, that's what makes it malignant. It's like having cancer cells. Doesn't mean I have cancer, right? It could be benign, but it becomes malignant when those cancer cells are active. And it's the same thing with narcissism. So that being said, if you have someone in your life that is manipulative, and one of the ways they might be manipulating is by dictating who you are, by dictating your self-image to you. In other words, you might consider yourself to be a very selfless person, right? Somebody that does a lot for others. And yet a malignant narcissist is capable of turning around and saying, you are selfish. You might be a highly intelligent, successful person, able to accomplish your goals. And yet a malignant narcissist will tell you that, you aren't capable or you don't have what it takes. And they are literally always dictating to you the opposite of what you know you are. Now, a tendency for people that are new on the healing journey, right? A tendency for people that maybe even aren't on the healing journey yet is to try to prove their identity to the narcissist. The narcissist says they're selfish and they're trying to prove and they're trying to do more and they're trying to give all of this evidence with the thought that if they can just show this person who they really are, then that person is going to see and all will be well. That's a normal desire if you are in a normal relationship. So that's why I'm making this video, because if you are dealing with somebody that's high on the scale, no matter how much evidence you put before them, no matter how much proof, no matter how hard you try to prove who you really are, they will not see it. They will never validate it, and they won't let you know that they see it. Okay? And there's two reasons for this. The first reason is because they need you to be in a certain role. They may want you to be dependent on them. They may want you to not be successful because in their head, it kind of takes away from them. And so that's why every time you're accomplishing things and you're moving forward and things are going great, that's the real reason why they criticize it. It's not because there's lack on your part, but it's because you're stepping out of the role that they want you to be in. So you have to understand that it really has nothing to do with you. There's not a lack in you. There's a lack in their willingness to let you be you. And the other reason why they will refuse to see you as who you really are is because of their need to project. So you may be the person, especially if you're the scapegoat. This is the role that is meant to carry everything the narcissist doesn't like about themselves. So their claim that you're selfish in this case is probably because they know they're selfish. And rather than work on their qualities and who they are on the inside, they will fling what they don't like onto you. You will carry that and they'll feel alleviated. Okay, so the reason I am making this video is because I want you to pause. Just pause, and if you find yourself realizing that you have been trying to prove yourself to somebody in your life, again, pause and look at the past. Look at how much effort you have put in to trying to show somebody who you really are, and notice how long it's been that they've refused to acknowledge your reality and who you really are. And use the past as what you need in order to make your decisions here on out. What I mean by that is if there's a ton of evidence that says this person just flat out refuses to acknowledge you for you, it refuses to see you as you really are, then are you really getting through with all the efforts that you're putting in? Or are you simply starting to lose yourself with all of the, yanking yourself inside out, trying to prove yourself? And if the answer is that they just refuse to see, then the real person you need to be convincing of who you really are is you. I want to encourage you to strengthen your self-identity, strengthen who you know you are. Start strengthening that, because when you know who you are, it will hurt if people that you care about in your life don't acknowledge it. It will hurt if people that are family members refuse to see it and validate it. But it won't dysregulate you, because you'll be grounded in the person that you really are and who you know yourself to be. In the School of Transformation recently, we did a whole month where we talked about upgrading the self-image so that you break free from the enmeshed self-image that the narcissist has given you, or you break free of the role that they force you to be in. If you'd like to check out that video course, I'll leave the link here. But also always remember that the Thriver School of Transformation is a monthly membership where it's interactive. We meet live on Zoom and we do the inner work together. We work through these things, the side effects of narcissistic abuse, complex PTSD, and childhood trauma together. So if you're tired of watching the videos alone, you feel stuck and you feel like you're not moving forward, make sure you check it out. I'll leave the link here, but just know that if the link isn't working, it's because sometimes the doors are closed. Just check back periodically for when the doors open.